Hello everybody, Grim Ninja here, and I am back yet again on the same day that I recorded all the Crush the Castle videos. Once again, after I have got a little bit of input, I have upped my mic volume. I have actually moved my mic a little closer to myself. Today I'm going to be playing, honestly, one of my favorite games from when I was younger that I lost track of for a while. And when I say I lost track of it, I mean that I couldn't find it on any website for whatever reason. And I was just looking through Congregate earlier, looking for games I'd like to potentially record. And then I found it. The game that I had missed for so many years. This game is called Cardian. It's, if I'm not mistaken, made by the same guys who made a series called My Pet Protector. If any of you guys know that browser game. I am once again on Congregate, like I said, and let's get into it. See if this game is as fun as I remember. So, audio options. I mean, I'm just going to leave that as is, I guess. Sponsored by Congregate, yep. Start new game. Sure, previous save file. I don't have any previous save file. Before you begin your journey to become Master Cardian, you will need a deck of cards. Please select your starter deck. Okay, so I can either pick the Necromancer, the Demonologist, or the Holy Paladin. Well, seeing as I am Grim Ninja, an undead ninja, I'm going to go with the Necromancer. Now that you have your first deck, it's time for you to learn the ways of the Cardian. Tutorial time. Mouse over a menu option for more information. Tutorial time. Decks. From here you can design and build new decks. A deck is a combination of 50 cards from your collection that you can take into battle. You can store up to 5 different decks, so don't be afraid to experiment. Buy cards. From here you can purchase new booster packs to bolster your card stock. Don't worry, you buy them with gold you earn from fighting your enemies, not your wallet. Thank goodness. Maybe you'll even find some powerful legendary cards. Ooh. From here, you can browse through all the cards you own and find out what all the abilities and numbers on them mean. You can also tear up cards you don't want and get strips to redeem for new cards. Okay. And menu. Pressing this button will take you back to the main game menu. This will let you do things like start a new game or adjust your audio settings if the music is starting to get on your nerves. Okay, so I guess I press this. Combat tutorial. This level will teach you the basics of Cardian combat. In order to play against a real opponent like me, you must first show you have what it takes here. I guess onward to combat? Starter deck. Surrender to this battle, pause battle. Tutorial time, welcome to the battlefield. If you look below this window, you'll see the cards you've drawn and your deck. Each card requires a certain amount of resources to play, as shown at the bottom of the card. Mouse over any cards to see this. Okay, so this requires 50 gold and 4 metal. This requires just 30 gold. Good, your resources are shown in the top right under the minimap. You want to try and increase your resource gain whenever possible, since this will allow you to play more cards. Click this window to continue. Is that like the gold mining? Yeah, increase your gold production. Your portal is the one you can see. Your goal is to destroy the enemy portal over the other side of the field. Try clicking the minimap to move your view of the battlefield. You can also use left and right. Nice work. The minimap will display friendly and enemy units as they travel across the field. Let's give summoning a unit a try. Select one of your unit cards below to play the card. I'll summon my fresh skeleton. Excellent work. You'll notice the unit hasn't appeared yet. By playing a unit card, you have moved that unit into your summon selection box at the top of the screen. Click this window to continue learning how to summon. To actually summon a unit onto the battlefield, you need to select it from the summon selection box. Notice the unit has two numbers. The top represents how many of that unit can be summoned, while the bottom displays how much gold it costs to do so. Summon your unit now. Excellent work. You'll notice the unit has appeared at your portal and will now make its way to the enemy portal. There's one last thing to do. Click this one to learn more. At the bottom right is your deck. By paying gold, you can draw another card, at least until you've run out of cards in your deck, of course. Click this one to continue. You learned the basics. Now it's up to you to develop a killer deck and a killer strategy to go with it. Good luck, Cardian. Adventure awaits. Click this window to remove it. Oh, cool. I already made them lose health. I mean, I guess the first thing I want to do is increase my gold production. And cost of drawing cards is decreased. Increase your iron production. I want that. Cost of drawing cards is decreased by 5 gold to a minimum of 25. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll stick Skeleton Scout in my thing. And Skeleton Warrior. Okay, so my scouts are faster. My scouts are the fastest. My warriors are slightly faster than my fresh skeletons. What do I got here? Skeleton Mage. So I guess this is the tutorial. I'm not really fighting anyone, so I just want to spam. Units. So that's going to be easy enough. Battle's over. You won. Your performance during this battle is converted into gold to spend on boosters. Your health times 4, minus the enemy health times 4, plus the seconds remaining divided by 2. So I got 622 gold. Level multiplier times 1. You gain a total of 622 gold. Oh, so this is more battles. Okay, so let's go to buy cards. Welcome to the booster shop. Here you can buy new booster packs with the gold you've earned in order to build up your collection of cards. You already have enough gold to buy a basic booster. Let's do that now. Click the first booster pack. This one? Good job, you've purchased some cards. It's that simple. Who knows what you might find when you turn them over. You might even have found yourself a fabled legendary card. Click this window to remove it and turn over your cards. Parting Gift. While in effect, any unit killed deals 1 damage to its enemy's portal. I mean, that sounds pretty good, but it's hell expensive on crystals. Forest Ranger. Let's see. I'm guessing this is a ranged unit? Forestkin. Crystal Farmer. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the browser and see exactly what I've got here. One of the card browsers is where you go to look at all your cards you own. Cards have all sorts of properties. When you select one, it will open the large card view and let you mouse over the various icons and learn what they mean. Select a card now. Great job. You can now see the large card view. You can also choose to tear up a card. This will award you a number of strips based on its rarity. You can use these strips to acquire a new card from the booster shop. Knockback. This unit knocks enemies back 40 pixels with every attack. Attack power, attack range. Okay. This unit collects 5 crystals from every unit it kills. So I kind of want that in my deck. is that? What is that red? What is the red thing? I want to know what that is. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Oh, here we go. This unit deals 30% extra damage to any melee-based enemy. I mean, I don't really want you. I'm playing undead. Bye-bye. Forestkin. Every attack by this unit has a 5% chance of doing double damage. Rip. I'm gonna keep Parting Gift. To get started, you'll need to open a deck to work with. Since you're a new player, you'll already have your starter deck built for you. Once you open a deck, you can add or remove cards. Select Open Deck now. Open the starter deck. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Well done, you opened a deck. The center display shows cards in that deck, while the bottom display shows the cards you own that aren't yet assigned to this deck. Simply click a card to add it and click a card to remove it. Oh, so I'm actually going to have to remove stuff. I have a lot of fresh skeletons. I think I remove a fresh skeleton for my crystal farmer. I'm wondering if that 40's like souls or something. Yeah, okay, it's souls. I'm gonna get rid of another fresh skeleton, and I'm gonna add Parting Gift to my deck. Okay, so this is 4 for 500, 8 for 950, which is better. Ultimate Booster contains a massive 20 cards for 2,300. I guess I'll save up for that. This is a Strip Redeemer pack, which only has 1 card. For 2,000, I can get something with 1 legendary card, but there's no guarantees. So I am going to limit myself to undead and monsterish creatures, since I am the Grim Ninja. A rare pack could be cool, but for now I'm going to save up for the Ultimate Booster. The forests are my domain. If you insist on continuing, you will leave me no choice but to destroy you. Walker Jared. I stand in defense of all men. Challenging me is a mistake. I am blessed by the ancestors to stand eternally. I'm going to start with this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, I don't have enough gold for that. Let's get a fresh skeleton just so that I can defend myself if they spawn something. I don't have iron or souls yet, so I can't summon my crystal farmer. That's okay, because now I have a crystal mine, so I can start getting crystals, which I need for my mage. Now that I'm at 80 again, I'm going to get another crystal mine. And I'm going to save up to draw some more cards. I'll only summon units if I absolutely have to. Okay, I'll send one of my fresh skeletons to meet his... or the swordsman. I think another gold mine would be really nice here. Okay, good to know. My fresh skeletons beat their basic cards. Iron mine. Yes, I need that. I'm gonna need that for some of my cards. Oh, hell nah. I'm gonna have to wait until like the very last second. They just summoned more archers. do that. So now we've got an iron mine going. I'm gonna get another fresh skeleton here so I can spawn even more frequently. Gonna wait for them to get a bit closer. They've got a lot of range. I need to get some better units on my thing. Actually, if I can get one of my mages into my summon pool, it costs 50? Okay, I need to save up. So I am going to wait until they get closer. So I now have my mage, who is doing good damage. I'm gonna send another fresh skeleton in so I can keep spawning stuff. Okay, let's get another card in here. Yes, gold mine. Perfect. So now we're making more gold. When cast, instantly increase your portal's HP and max HP by 10 points. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's get another fresh skeleton in here. Let's do this, 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 this. Let's do that just so I have an open space. I should have enough fresh skeletons to last me a bit. Because I want to focus on getting more cards. Another gold mine, that's good. I need to get to 60. There we go. So now we're making 9 gold per second. Another skeleton mage. Oh, the crystal miners are also mages. I mean, I don't need the crystal miners. A zombie. Zombie costs crystals. Okay, I am out of melees, but I've got enough mages that it's not really an issue. I'll summon a few fresh skeletons. And then I'll throw a zombie into my pool. While in play, both players will receive 1 extra soul every time a summon is killed. Sure. Another iron mine. I mean, I don't really need it at this point, so I'll hold on to it for now. And my mages are starting to die. Skeleton warrior. As expected, browser game, a little bit of lag, but it's fine for now. Another fresh skeleton. Another skeleton warrior. Ooh, another gold mine. Let's save up and get that. Oh, they've got a better unit now, too. Another gold mine, so now we get plus 11 gold per second. Critical need. The next 10 attacks by our units deal double damage. I'm gonna put one of my mages back into my summon pool. Reaper. Summon Reapers right away. Another gold mine, which is great. We're gonna make money even faster. Skeletal Scouts. Let's get him. Let's get first skeleton in there, skeleton warrior in there, zombie in there, skeleton mage in there. There we go. And we get another gold mine. Yes. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to lower their health down to 0, unfortunately. However, we are going to be able to do quite a bit of damage, so we should earn at least a lot of gold. It's just unfortunate that we're not going to be able to take them out before there's no more time left. Or maybe we will. My skeleton mages are worth a lot, actually. Hey, we did it! And of course, by boosting our portal's HP, we increase the amount of gold that we get. So we really want to keep those cards in. We got 453 gold. We want to save up 2,300 for the ultimate booster. I rule every tribe in Arcandia. They will see you tortured before we put you to death. Sultan Hakim, these deserts are mine. You will suffer the endless fires of Hamlar for encroaching on my domain. You may have bested me once, but this time I have a far better tactic. I advise you to turn back now while you can. Let's try challenging this guy. So we immediately boost our gold output, which is great. And then we can start getting iron. Let's get a couple fresh skeletons on there. just in case they summon something. We don't have any. We can't get our skeleton mage yet because we don't have any crystal production. Once we have 50 iron, we'll be able to get an extra 100 gold, which will be great. We don't have crystals to lower the cost of drawing cards. We don't have souls yet for you. Yes, okay, more gold production. That's good. I'm gonna wait until they get closer. Another gold mine. We are getting some great RNG here. We're getting some really good RNG. Critical need. Well, I can't use that. I don't have any crystals. So let's fresh skeleton for skeleton, fresh skeleton for skeleton, fresh skeleton for skeleton. That should be sufficient for now. Zombie. Well, we don't have any crystals, so I can't summon that yet. Skeleton mage. Don't have any crystals yet. See, this is the power of skeletons. They swarm. That's the power of undead. You swarm. That is the weakness of skeletons. They're physically weak. They die easily. That's why you need a lot of them. What is this in the back? It's just another squire paladin. It's not a paladin. There's no way that's a paladin. Not enough armor for a paladin. Another fresh skeleton. Let's add that to our dispatch. I have the iron, so let's get some extra gold. I have crystals now, so let's do that. I'll add you to my summon pool. Activate this. I need 40 souls to add the Reaper to my summon pool. This is gonna be a problem. Their units are a lot tougher than mine. I may be able to summon more. At least some of these mages helps my weaker skeletons. I don't really need a crystal boost at this point. I'm actually gonna add zombies, the Reaper, and one skeleton mage to my summon pool. So we've done some damage, that's nice. We get another gold mine. That's great. Iron mine. Don't really need it. At least not yet. Another fresh skeleton, that's good for later. One more, another zombie, that'll be great. And then let's start preparing. We're gonna save up a lot of gold. Look at them summoning a huge wave to counter me. that's all my units for now. So I need to put some units back on my summon pool. So let's grab these 2 fresh skeletons. We'll grab the zombie in a moment. Right, zombie on the pool, and then we'll grab the 2 skeleton mages. That's 1. That's 2. Let's start grabbing more cards. Unfortunate, we could have won there. So I'm actually going to save up money, and then I'm just going to spam units. This should be more than enough to win us the match, but just to be safe, we're going to keep spawning units. And we win. This time we actually get a bonus. Alright, so technically speaking, we have won 3 matches. Every match is 10 minutes. So I'm going to leave this at a half-hour video. I do intend to play this again. Heck, I'll probably record another video for this right away after ending this one. If you liked this and want to see more, I know there wasn't much commentary, I'm sorry for that, but if you like this and want to see more, leave a comment down below, thumbs up, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see all of you next time.